Hi, I'm Pat McGrew with Inkish, and I'm here with a really cool guy, Tom Peire. He is Atomics, he is 4Ps, and he's a workflow guru. So, Tom,
Pat.
we are here at Online Print Summit, and when you think of the world of online print, it can't exist without workflow. These things don't print themselves. So what should people be thinking about when they're hearing all these great presentations in the context of how we're actually going to get idea onto paper or into pixels?
So I think that when people talk about workflow, very often they still consider it a part of the automation that is on premise. And it is, how do I get files from whatever order source onto my equipment, onto my press? I think that that is gradually changing. It is something that we've been advocating for quite a long time. There's other vendors here as well that talk more about orchestration rather than automation. And I think that that is becoming increasingly important. People have more and more order sources that all typically have different data models, data coming in from different sources, structured in a different way. They indeed need to get that to the printing press or to the printing equipment, but the actual workflow goes way beyond that. It is down to fulfillment, it is getting information back to the customer, keeping everybody in the workflow up to date on where orders are, what needs to be done with them, where they are stuck, and things like that. And I think that that becomes increasingly important, more than just the automation part.
So if I'm a printer and I'm here at OPS and I'm looking at all these great output solutions and all these interesting, innovative workflow widgets that are on offer, I think what you're saying is I have to think of myself as a conductor, and I have to not only look at what each thing can do, but I have to think about it from a higher level. Is that something that printers need help with? Are there specialists they should call in to help them with that?
So if you look at the profile of the companies that are here, they're typically the larger online players, and they are looking at that. They have been looking at that. I think that one of the questions that I see them ask themselves and ask us is, what do we do with that? Very often they have larger IT teams than the typical mid-sized print service provider, and they have been building something for the last 10 years. What we see is that there's the whole interrogation about, should we continue to build on the tech stack that we've built in-house? Or should we be looking at other solutions? And what are these other solutions that are out there that are more than just the automation part? What are the orchestration solutions that are out there? And again, should we continue to build something on our own tech stack that we've built for the last couple of years? Or should we buy into something? That's the question that I see being asked here today.
So as we leave Online Print Summit this year, the big word of the day is orchestration.
That's, from where I'm standing, that's a big part of it, yes.
And that's the path to profit.
Yeah, exactly.
Tom, thanks so much.
Pleasure.